Hellos and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with more Pillars of Eternity, beginning a new session on a new day. Where we last left off, well, a lot of things happened I suppose. In the previous session we got into Elm's Reach, one of the areas of Twin Elms, and spoke to the twin sisters, the primordials guarding this tower, Tia Everon, where we entered and communed with the gods. It turns out we need to earn some divine favour, and apparently within, is it a Court of the Penitents, we kind of throw ourselves into some sort of pit, which normally kills people, but with divine favour we may be allowed past and catch up with Theos in the ruined city of Sun and Shadow. So yeah, we spent a long time in this tower itself. So we have quite a few quests we've picked up. Obviously the main quests are to get ourselves over to the Burial Isle. But we have 4 quests to earn Divine Favour. And we still have 2 quests for some members of the Dozens, or some Diarodians at least, who've come here to loot. I was going to say loot corpses, but find things from the remains of some of the wars between the Diarodians and the Glenfarthans, and also find out what happened to Fiorm, one of the hunters.
Right.
So yeah, we'll probably do them in this episode. We do have a few things to sell the merchants, so I'm considering going back to the inn. I think it's called the Celestial Sapling. And then we'll consider which quests we want to complete, basically, in which order we want to do them. We do have a quest here. On behalf... which one is it? The Servant of Death. Oh yes, Berath. He showed me a vision of an elven woman and dwarven man stopped on a road. My touch slew them, and only then was I able to continue along the path. And we know the Archdruid is the dwarf here in the Blood Sands, and we never spoke to the elven woman who was part of the Golden Grove. We could do that now, but I want to go rest up and sell all my miscellaneous items first. And then we'll come back and give that a try. So we need to go this way. We might as well activate fast mode and get ourselves moving around. So not much is really going to happen. I think another 2 of the Divine Favour quests can be done in Old Song, but I'm not 100% proven on that. And the other one is the Temple of Helia's quest, and that's past the North Weald, which is where we need to go for our other 2 side quests. So it all kind of works out. It's probably going to take us maybe 2 or 3 videos to get all these done, depending on how much is involved. But that's why we're here. And I want to do all the Divine Favour quests just in case. Well, 1 for the experience, 2 because they sound interesting, and 3 because having more Divine Favour may help us when we do go continue the main storyline.
Hail and well met.
Yeah, let's see what he has for sale. We have a lot of fine armour. We did find an exceptional hand axe from one of the fights we had. I think it was while we were fighting Seamok, and I've equipped that with Sagani because she had a fine hand axe as an offhand weapon. But other than that, we're going to sell all these goods, make some money back. Oh, 2 medium shields. We don't need any camping supplies right now. We'll take the sugar, we'll take the milk, because I don't think we have much of that. Yeah. And we'll rest up once again in the Celestial Suite, because the bonuses are quite nice. I don't think there's any quests we can do here. Did we speak to you previously? We did. Oh.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Thank you for that. We'll get ourselves back over to Elm's Reach first and do that first quest. And then we'll go from Elm's Reach over to Old Song, which is a new area for us. We haven't actually explored it yet. So there could be a few more side quests we can pick up while there. See, before I started recording, I did have a quick look to see how close we were to actually gaining level 11, and I think we're only about 2,500, 3,000 experience out. So really, once we've completed all the quests we currently have, we should have gained our level. So let's go to the Golden Grove first, on behalf of Berath. Now, people aren't going to be probably happy that we're going to do this. Oh, hello. Israel, that's her name. Is there anyone else around here? Nope. The bark feels warm. The roots almost seem to twine around your hand. We don't know much about the Golden Grove. Apparently they are alike to the Blood Sands, but they don't believe in the sacrifice, and yet they try to make the same effects. Position ourselves ready in case a battle breaks out. We'll quick save. And then we'll speak to this elven woman. See what she has to say. An elf with placid green eyes nods in greeting. Welcome to the Golden Grove, traveller.
Estramore?
Do you seek the wisdom of a herbalist, or simply to bask in Wuethra's glory? Who leads your order? High Ovid Arona. Oh, that's the name. Leads us. She sometimes journeys to Elmshore to renew her strength. However, she's there now with some of her closest followers, in fact. Arona is a mighty elm among us. She's lived for generations. There are none who understand the world as well as she, and we are fortunate to have her wisdom to answer our questions. What can you tell me about this, Arona? Why, you must meet her for yourself. She is wise and kind, and has led our order from the beginning. Yet she walks among us and gives freely of herself. That is what so many of us cherish about her. She is present among us in a way that the gods never are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why Berath wants her dead. I suppose the god of life and death would be upset if someone's playing around with immortality. I'm surprised that Theos has avoided his notice, but I think Theos, if I'm right, and I keep forgetting this and I should really look it back up, he does die and is reborn. His soul passes on, and when he awakens, and he always awakens, all his memories return and he basically continues where he left off in another body. So maybe that avoids Berath's notice. Because I think it's like you've got like the wheel of life and death, and I think it was mentioned quite early on that each time someone dies, their soul continues on, but there's a little less of themselves. I think that was mentioned by someone quite early on. It might have been when we discovered that we were actually a watcher. So let's go to the ritual chamber here. Might as well activate fast mode to get ourselves over here earlier. And see if the Archdruid's here. Yep, he's still here. Let's position ourselves in the fire, because that's never going to go badly. Let us save again.
Aye?
You return. Are you here to make a sacrifice or merely to observe? Yeah, about that. Berath believes it's time you paid your dues. Then he can descend from his mighty pantheon and tell me himself. Actually, that's why I'm here.
Since when do the gods send mortals to collect? You're much too talkative to be the usher. This is the trouble with deities. They meddle in a world that they don't even inhabit. I hope they've promised you something better for your next life.
Yep, and we're going to be attacked. I thought, to be honest, when we had the scene, and obviously it was a couple of days ago for myself when I recorded it. Hello, Grieving Mother, you were going to speak to us. Sorry, got distracted. I thought in the vision that we were going to have to offer ourselves to be sacrificed. And that in that act, when the archer was going to try and kill us, it would turn around and in fact it would kill him instead. Maybe that's another option. Maybe I've talked to the wrong person. Maybe I should have offered myself as a supplicant to the greeter here at the fire pit. Something someone else may consider or try. Anyhows, this is what we've done. Let us get into combat. We don't really need to worry too much right now. Obviously the chanters could be a pain in the butt, but we'll deal with them when it comes. Oh, the Grieving Mother's under attack. Are you really? Okay. Alof, use your Arcane Assault. I think we're all... My ranged companions weren't attacking. We didn't take too much damage though. Did that affect our opinions in any way? We lost a reputation with ethnic null, but we're still classed as an ally of Twin Elms. We are classed as a terror of ethnic null though. I wonder if now we need to fight our way out. Oh, hello. A unique saber called Purgatory. Has like a vampiric ability called Draining. Another exceptional hatchet. Blood-blessed Skane cultist. Skane? Okay. Oh well, more things to sell.
Right.
We're gonna have to be careful here. We may encounter people we need to fight.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
And no one's around now to really fight us. Yeah, I figured as much. I don't think there's going to be much of a challenge here. Hello, Keeper.
Gotcha.
Oh.
I'm not going anywhere like this.
What did you do to that Keeper? Oh, you give him wood skin. Oh, this might have been a bad idea.
Take him down.
My mind feels sharp.
Once we get outside, we'll talk to the Grieving Mother and see what she has to say. Let's quick save. I can accept the choices of killing the Archdruid and suffering some reputation penalty. Didn't really like him in the first place, to be honest. Oh, hello.
Seek.
I really just want to check out this chest, if you don't mind. Guessing these are all fine or exceptional weapons and armor. I'm guessing they're just fine, though. Yeah. Right, we need to go down this way.
Shall be discreet.
We won't be able to sneak out this exit, but... Yep. We're never going to be friends with Epic Null anymore. Oh. Talon's Amulet plus 10 will. I think we're
Give me any
wearing...
more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Necklaces and cloaks take the same slot, don't they? Yes.
I'll see what I can find.
Hello, Keeper.
Let's go.
Lay in low.
You got aggressive and then you changed your mind. Good job. Yeah, we have a lot of gifts. Let's just move the unique items away. Oh well, we've done one of the quests required from Berath. Now we just need to find Arona, who's out in Elmshore outside of Twin Elms. That's the place where we were playing with the ogres. And things went horribly wrong. Let's see what a grieving mother has to say. Might as well talk to her now. As you turn to the grieving mother, you find her already at your side. A question rises to the surface of her mind like a bubble from the depths, yet her eyes are cast down.
There is something I would ask of you, Watcher. A burden I would relieve. Yet, even the asking is a burden of another kind.
Sure. Ask anything. I will ease your burdens as best I can.
The memories of the birthing bell, the hollowborn, the mothers. Even knowing that my actions were righteous, necessary, their memory haunts me. I see reflections of the lives I could not save wherever we travel. And when I lie down to sleep, the dreams of empty children and blind eyes are more vivid still. Please, Watcher. I tried once to forget, and yet echoes still tormented my soul. But if you were to cleanse my soul of the memory, I could at last be free of it. Will you grant me this?
How will this affect you? Will you even be the same person if I do this?
I will be the same, only free of the memory. My allegiance, my skill, these will still be dedicated to our cause, to your aid.
I can't do that, though. Like, I think this whole game revolves around the souls and memory. And that you have to learn from the past, even if you didn't like what occurred. So yeah, the memory is going to be both a penance and a lesson. She stiffens as if struck. At last, her shoulders slump, and she looks back to you.
But these memories, the pain, anger, brokenness, how am I to continue when these thoughts fill my mind?
It is part of who you are now. Changing your memory will change you.
This is a difficult truth, but truth nonetheless. I thank you for your aid, Watcher, even if it is difficult to bear.
Yeah. I'm kind of like... I feel bad for her, but we've all done terrible things in this game. And we all have to accept them. And obviously, time doesn't heal all wounds, as the saying goes. But it definitely makes them a bit more bearable, and hopefully with time the grieving mother helps bear that, I suppose is the term. I suppose I should say, at least. We'll head back to Half Song. We'll go to the marketplace, sell all our miscellaneous goods, and then we'll travel over to Elmshore. We might as well continue with Berath's Divine Favour quest. And complete that first. I think we need to go to Old Song to actually travel up to Northwild here. We need to go here. Fast mode activated. Let's pop our head in and see what's going on. I mean, we could have explored the rest of the Blood Sands and completely wiped out the Ethic and all, but I didn't think it was really necessary. There was some goods in, like caskets and chests we could have taken, but I wasn't too interested in them.
Hail, Estramor.
Hello, may I see your wares? Not to buy, of course, but to sell. All these goodies to give you. Oh, actually, we'll keep the talisman, the amulet there. Do we have any? Nope, there's one there. Except, oh, fine warhammer. Fine robe, exceptional hide armor. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, what's this? Oh, oil. +1 constitution for 5 minutes. Okay. There we are. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this cat. Anyone want another pet? We have too many pets. Oh, so cats and foxes get along? I don't think they do? Well, I don't think there's not really much of a situation where that would truly matter. Just change my seating position. Yeah, we'll get ourselves running over to Elmshore now. Let's activate fast mode again. So Arona's went this way with some of her closest, I think they said allies or closest friends. For what purpose, we don't know. Okay, let's quick save. I'm guessing it's probably going to be next to the... Oh, actually. It's probably going to be here, isn't it? Yeah, I reckon so. Seems like a good place for a story battle area. Just a wild boar. It was that or the Adra pillars perhaps, but we did fight a load of will-o-wisps here. I wonder if they're going to be aggressive straight away, or if we can position ourselves. An elf stands on a dais in the middle of a clearing. The ground is blanketed with leaves in various shades of russet and gold. Her eyes are closed and her arms folded in front of her. A curtain of autumnal yellow hair hangs in front of her face. As you draw near, she lifts her chin and looks at you with shifting hazel eyes.
Greetings, Estremor. You are among the Ovates of the Golden Grove.
I'm going to be honest, and to say that Berath has sent me to end your life. It has continued for too long.
At least he chose someone who wouldn't wrap her intentions in trickery and lies. But what is a god that his voice should carry so far? And what are you that you should so eagerly obey? The gods only have dominion over what we seed, and you would cede matters of life and death to them.
And you are avoiding the whole matters of life and death yourself. I don't know how you're prolonging your life, but yeah, it's easy to be high-handed when you're practically immortal in some way. It's that or trust your neighbours. If you had my neighbours, you'd think twice about that. Are you any different? You've extended your life beyond its natural span. Through work and wisdom, the greater the tree, the more fruit it may yield. There are vines climbing an ancient elm into the sunlight. My growth sustains them. Should our harmony fall prey to a god's jealousy? Or should our harmony fall? Your growth stunts theirs. They learn nothing apart from you. If this is what you demand of the other Ovates, you're no different from the ethnic Null, or the gods. A storm of protest brews behind her colour-shifting eyes. She says nothing for several seconds, but you see a fury slowly draining from her face as her eyes fade to the brown of dead leaves. Finally, Arona lowers her head. Your words carry truth and shame. It was never my intention to diminish my followers, but I can see where perhaps my roots left no room for them to grow. Very well, if my season has ended, then let me pass with it. As she closes her eyes, the warmth and colour drain from her body. Her breathing slows, her ashen skin stiffening with a dull patina. When the last sigh that leaves her lungs, cracks carve their way across her flesh, dividing it into hardened ridges. Within seconds, Arona has petrified, her bark-encrusted face turned towards the Ovates below the dais. Wow. Thanks to our resolve, we managed to do that without a fight. Should make a nice garden statue. So now, apparently, we need to return to Berath and Tia Evron. I don't think we'll do that until we've completed the other quests the gods have requested of us. We have gained reputation. In fact, we gained reputation with ethnic Null from that. Probably because we dealt with Arona for them. So we're no longer a terror, we're just a scoundrel towards them, apparently. How does the Golden Grove... The Golden Grove consider us a champion? Interesting. We'll return to Hearthsong, and actually, just as after this loading screen, we'll end this video here. when we come back, we'll travel northwards to Old Song, the next district we haven't actually explored yet. We'll probably spend some time exploring the area, like we do with all the areas of that we visit, basically. And from that, we'll go in search of the 2 quests we were also given for Galawain and who else? Helia, Berath, Galarine. Oh, Rimgrant. Searching for the Temple of Noonfrost, I think it was called. So yeah, this of course was AnthWolf with Pillars of Eternity. I hope you've all enjoyed as always, as we continue this series, and I'll see you for more in the future. Till then, bye bye now.